Welcome back to the channel, squad. In today's video, we're checking out the Glock 42. Before we get too far into the weeds, I'd like to thank Jackal Tactical, our sponsor, for supplying us with the Glock 42 for this video. Let's dive into it. So a few notable features on the 42 is the fact that it is a gas blowback pistol, so it uses green gas. It's obviously blowback. Features a hop-up. The velocity is around 260 feet per second with 0.2 zeros, so just keep that in mind. The all-metal slide is engraved with identical markings to its real steel counterpart, which I think is a really nice touch. I mean, this is a one-for-one replica of the Glock 42. And actually, Sean carries a Glock 42 in his EDC, and something like this would be great for training. It will fit in the holster, just like the real steel counterpart. So you could, in theory, buy one of these for training, practice your draws, save on ammo costs with the cost of everything going up. It would be nice to have a gas blowback replica of your carry gun to be able to practice with. And honestly, it's something I do with the CZ-P09 and the CZ-P10C. Having those to be able to train with and practice with are very practical. And for the people out there shooting Glocks, Elite Force actually has a huge line of Glock clones, not necessarily clones, but Glock replicas completely licensed by Glock. So you are getting the one-to-one replica with these, which I absolutely love. So up front, we've got a blaze orange tip, and it's actually an anodized piece of metal. So it actually looks really, really nice. I like that a lot. The outer barrel is also metal, slide is metal. The frame of the pistol itself is a polymer. Features a 10-round magazine, so you do have that 10 rounds. The gas does go in the magazine right here in the back, and I'll show you how to load it here in a sec. So from a reliability standpoint, I haven't had any issues with it. We've had it for almost a week and a half to 2 weeks now, and we've done extensive testing. And I gotta say, it is just a blast to shoot. It's so much fun. Downside is, obviously, it is more of a concealed carry kind of gun, so you don't have that large ammo capacity. However, this is something you could fit inside an admin pouch or inside your plate carrier and just have that surprise pistol if you need it, you know, in those situations where you gotta pull out something out of your admin pouch. I don't know. But if you were playing, this would go great in a plate carrier. This is just kind of one of those plate carrier type pistols. Fits right in there, no problem. The M4, like not tacos, but the M4 carriers, like my place card on my plate carrier, this fits in no problem. Actually fits, I can fit the strap right over top of it. And yeah, it's actually kind of cool to have, you know, in your plate carrier if you needed to carry a pistol. You could also throw a Glock 19 in there if you really wanted to, but this just fits a lot nicer. It sits down a little bit lower. I like that. As I mentioned before, it does have an adjustable hop-up. It's right here when you take the slide apart. Your hop-up wheel is going to be right here. So you can basically disassemble, get into your hop-up, adjust it, put it back together, and just fine-tune it with what you're shooting. I would probably shoot 2 zeros with this, biodegradable for my field, and just keep it light. You're going to need a lighter BB. Don't go too crazy with this because you're just not going to get the range and speeds that you want. So when you're all done with that, the gun just slides back together, locks in place, and you're back in business. Something else I want to mention, the felt recoil on all of the pistols from Elite Force is spectacular. I gotta say, it feels really good on that lockup. The Elite Force guns don't disappoint in that world of the blowback. I mean, it's not like 9mm, but it's definitely above 22 LR with the felt recoil, so it does have a really nice recoil impulse that you are going to have to kind of search for your sights after the gun goes off. So I like that. It's not one-to-one, obviously, because this is a 380 auto. You're gonna have a little bit more felt recoil than obviously an Airsoft replica. However, it is really nice, and for training coming out of the concealed carry holster and firing, you're going to be able to do those dry fire drills, but have it a little bit more realistic. So I really like that. And that I'm kind of like, I'm really pushing this for the people who want to take their concealed carry to the next level and really practice with it. Actually, so for home defense, I actually use one of my Airsoft guns to run drills in the house because I can set up a target and I'm not going to break anything, and I can actually just go through the motions. I've got the recoil impulse, and it feels really nice. It feels a lot more, I feel better doing that over some of the other systems because I had the laser hit system for training, and laser hit was really nice and it did record the shots, but you just didn't get the recoil impulse. You'd have to cycle the gun, stuff like that. This, I mean, this just works. I like it. But for Airsoft 2, It's a cool little gun. I really like it. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I will catch you guys on the next one.